Take camera 3, Q Talent.
A little bit of the Deep South invaded our campus
Ready
recently
Dragon with Ludacris
as Atlanta
package.
native and music superstar Ludacris performed a concert for the ECU student body during the homecoming week. Natalie Cooper has the story.
Roll Dragon, take Dragon.
Izzy and Lupe Fiasco hopped on board the
out?
pirate ship, and Carolina Liar and Jason Derulo followed. And now Ludacris, one of the biggest names in the music industry, is the latest performer to take Pirate Nation by storm in one of ECU's biggest events of the year, the homecoming concert. In the past few years, East Carolina University has snagged some of the hottest acts in music to perform live, but the process the board goes through to land these top acts is a tricky one, and it all starts with the students.
When we decide on the performer for homecoming, the first thing that we have to do is the committee.
How long do we have now?
Itself, we have to decide on the genre. So what we do is we put that vote on one shot for students, and the student body votes as a whole on the genre.
After the student body picks the genre, Collinson says it's now time to start the booking process.
When we book a performer, we use a middle person agent, a booking agency, and we submit our request to them, let them know, hey, let us know if this artist is available and what's their price range. And then from there, we submit our contract.
So how did Ludacris come into the mix?
30 seconds.
Ludacris was it, pretty much. It was right, the money was right, the timing was right, everything was right, so we had a strike when the iron was hot.
Ludacris is considered by most students to be one of the biggest acts ECU has ever had.
I was actually really surprised that they got someone as big to come as Ludacris. I mean, I know we've had Swayze in the past and Jason Derulo, but Ludacris is a really big-time performer. Yeah, I definitely want to start attending more of the events now that ECU's getting bigger performers.
And with the outpouring response from students this year, both on One Stop during the voting process and in attendance at the concert itself, the Pirates don't seem to be going anywhere anytime soon, which means keep the acts coming. Natalie Cooper, The Source.
Take camera 1, Q Talent.
Google has become an internet powerhouse and a social staple over the past few years. But now the web media giant is pushing into new territory by developing its own automobile. Nicole Collins has a look into Google's new adventure.
Roll Dragon, take Dragon.
The car weighs 830 pounds.
So light, Chief designer Ron Mathis can push the vehicle with his thumb. But even more amazing is the fact that this car will run for 100 miles on just 1 gallon of gas.
We're just doing the Dragon audio with the credits.
E85, but the amount we're allowed to use is the same energy content as 1 gallon of gasoline.
The Edison 2 very light car, that is its name, is this year's winner of the Automotive X Prize competition. Not only is the car light, its sleek aerodynamic design allows it to move at a pretty good clip down the highway.
It will run at about 100.
We're coming in on 2.
It cruises very happily at about 85.
This is only a prototype, so there are few amenities or creature comforts. Those will be built into other versions of the car, but only to a limited extent.
Is it quite as luxurious as a Buick or a Cadillac? No, it's not.
Nor is
that car looks like a piece of crap inside.
Power windows or other power-driven accessories that add weight and decrease fuel efficiency in cars.
You can't be lazy and stay fit. You know, it just doesn't work like that.
Instead, it works like this. The car's lightweight, steel frame, and aluminum running gear enables designers to make the rest of the car even lighter.
And you see those big, fancy, heavy brakes in the wheels of fancy cars driving around. Our brakes weigh a fraction of that, and they still stop the car 30 feet shorter than 2010 SS Camaro.
But at what point will American car buyers be willing to trade luxury for efficiency?
Right around the time gas hits $5 a gallon, this is going to start to seem like a really good idea.
Ready camera 2, take camera 2, Q Talent.
Thank you for joining us this week on The Source.
Ready Dragon with just the audio.
And
Ready
I'm
credits.
Arena.
Roll Dragon audio and roll credits.
Open up your
audio. Well, just leave it. Roll credits.
You know that if we are to stay alive and see the
didn't look that bad. Good save.
Take fade to black. Stop recording.